I'm Trina Battersby, and I'm a registered social worker and owner of Prairie Pathway Services. I've been a social worker for over 20 years. I have offices in Estevan, Weyburn, and I travel out to Oxbow once a month. And our team is made up of passionate social workers. And we see children, youth, and couples. I've always felt mental health support needs to be accessible, whether that's traditional counseling or finding other ways of meeting people, whether it's sports teams or organizations. I also have a therapy dog that works alongside me. And I just love finding ways to meet people where they're at. Outside of work, I'm a mom of two incredible daughters, and they, adult daughters, I should say, and they are now coming to work alongside me, finding their way into my practice. I'm really fortunate to do work that allows me to give back every day. Being able to sit with people in their hardest moments is just such an honor and a privilege. People come to counseling for grief, anxiety, life transitions, difficulties in their relationships. It's just a privilege to be trusted with those stories. But I also really love being creative, and part of that has been in the trainings that I've done. So I've recently done training in EMDR, which is a specialized type of therapy, and certified in animal-assisted therapy. So there's always an animal when you come to see me at my office. And I just want mental health support to be more approachable for people. So beyond the individual counseling, part of what I'm pretty passionate about is finding people and meeting them where they're at before they're in crisis. I've really grown working with sports teams, doing some work at the family center, working with kids when they're little, just more normalizing that kind of support and giving people maybe education that might help them along the way. I just think there's so many ways that we can support people just outside of the counseling office. Personally, my proudest moment has been raising my daughters. We spent our lives in the hockey rinks and on the ball field and traveled around the province with them. And I think that experience taught us so much about resilience, sticking together as a family, managing and handling stress, and just being able to show up for each other. And now having them come alongside and finding their way and their voice within the business. So they're doing some admin work, doing some marketing. They've just showed interest in, always supported on what I did, probably my biggest cheerleaders. Professionally, my proudest moment has been creating Prairie Pathway. I started this practice a long time ago, just identifying a gap in the community. It's almost 10 years that I've been at private practice. I started part-time while I was working full-time, and then I guess 3 years ago came out full-time, just because I wanted to give people a different experience. We have some really good services in town, but there's long wait lists, and we could provide online booking. You book directly with your counselor. There's no intake process, so it really gives the power back to the people. So that was what I built Prairie Pathway for, and then had this bigger vision of just taking up space in this corner. So with the office, I went down the road to Weyburn. There wasn't anyone at the time that was providing any service there, and really created a dynamic team with different specialties. And that's what Prairie Pathway was named on. I was actually traveling out to Gladmore School, and I was looking at the roads and the hills out there. If anyone has been out there, it's beautiful. And I just kept thinking there's different pathways to wellness. So there's where the Prairie Pathway name came in. We live on the prairies, it's a beautiful country. And now by bringing in different social workers that all have different specialties, we can spread that care and really provide that specialized services that's a little unique for this area. So it's never really been about building a business here. It's been I really wanted to build a community of support. I really hope to share that there isn't one way to do business or have a career, especially as women. We're often balancing a career, a family, community involvement, and I think that it's really important that people see that success looks different. So one initiative that I'm really passionate about creating is Her Circle. So Her Circle started with my friend and now neighbor across the street, Lori at the Old Stone. It really was about gathering women together, really promoting, just cheering each other on, sharing space that they can talk about the challenges and successes, and just build this network of support. And if you've ever been to one of the lunches, it's just the room is buzzing when you're in there. And I hope that ladies walk out of there feeling empowered and not alone, and that we can really don't need to compete against each other at all. There's a room enough for everyone at that table. It's Lori's big long table that inspired that for me. The table's a metaphor for there's a room for everyone. So really, I wanted to create more connection, reduce stigma, and encourage women to make a meaningful impact in the community. I've just seen, being in the field a really long time, we've really come a long way in terms of stigma, but I think we have a long way to go too. And that mental health is just as important as physical health, and looking at the whole picture, and then having a place for someone to go. Like, you don't have to have a diagnosis to come for counseling. I think I've got a lot of long-time clients who say, I go for a massage every month. Why wouldn't I go for a little tune-up every month? And as counselors, we don't tell you what to do. We give you a place to reflect on what's going on. My best moments are when I see, the light go on and they put this connection together and they walk out of here feeling really heard and validated. So you get that from me, and sometimes you get a little lick and a wag from from one of my therapy dogs that work alongside. I just think the times have changed with technology. There's lots of good things, but that's also caused a lot of strain. They're juggling a lot. And, so just having a place for you to come without any other noise. We offer really great coffee here too. Coffee, dogs, and mental health. That's our slogan. So make sure to have really good coffee. And just so no matter the age, whether you're male, female, couple, kid, teenager, there's a place for everyone here.